Good morning. It's Baby Friday, which means it's Thursday, March the 25th. You're with the one and only Miss Hattie and Miss Colette. Miss Janet, if you're nasty. Because I know this, this dress. I didn't even mean to do that. That was awesome. How are you?
I am quite well today.
You're looking
well
quite
rested.
Well. Yeah, me too. A little bit anxious today, though. You had to bring me down a few scotches. Yeah, you did. Thank you for that, friend. I appreciate it.
And then
yes,
provide
Michael?
caffeine.
Did you have one of your relatives come in yesterday?
No, I did not. That would be against COVID rules, Michael.
No. I mean, I know. But we heard you got a picture of one of your relatives.
Ah, do you? Do you have a picture to show without telling me?
Like, who's this?
Yes, that was a little fun picture that I took yesterday. And interestingly enough, I sent this to my mother, and she says, "Oh, beautiful! Doesn't Connor look so much like you?" Only a mom would respond to that crazy-looking.
Your cousin Carmen.
I'm thinking that the facial hair is really working.
Well,
for
you know,
me.
when you sent it out last night, I was like, wow, how does somebody still look good,
Yes.
like in one of those filters? Like,
I know.
you know.
Well, I appreciate you sharing that with us.
you know, I was going to
Everyone.
try it myself, but you know,
I won't.
I just looked like my grandfather, so you know, and I got to say, he did the look way better than I did. So yeah.
Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate that little sharing of the image. Okay, so March 25th. Last night you sent me a text message, and you're like, "Was it Sir Elton John's birthday tomorrow?" I said, "Yes, it is," and we are in the same wavelength. I'm like, "It's already in the script." So happy birthday, Sir Elton.
Well, I have to say that did not come from me.
Okay.
Kimberly.
Exclamation mark.
Exactly.
Yes, gotcha.
Kimberly said, "Hey," because I said to her, "Nah, I don't know what to wear tomorrow. I'm kind of out of inspiration." And she said, "Well, it's Elton John's birthday. Why don't you wear something in that spirit?" And I'm like, what, like sequins and boas? Yes. So, you know, I was kind of experimenting with feathers, you know, strategic placement, all that kind of stuff. Settled on red and a little bit of bling.
Oh,
so.
yeah, you know what? I feel like we could have pulled off the boa and the feathers and the flashy glasses.
I think that's Friday gig.
Okay, Friday.
Maybe I'll sport some feathers.
Okay,
tomorrow.
ooh, good idea. Stay tuned. Also on this day, back in 1306, Robert the Bruce was crowned King of Scone on this day. As you know, well, that's Robert the Bruce there, but he looked much more attractive in Braveheart, if you ask me. I thought he's a very
Brucey Robert.
He's a very Brucey Robert, but we do want to acknowledge Robert the Bruce and what he did on this day back in 1306, as well as Sarah Jessica Parker's birthday.
Yes,
we must
Carrie
acknowledge.
Bradshaw.
Big shoe fan here, so I mean we have to acknowledge that, as well as Aretha Franklin's birthday is today. So
okay,
that's what we got.
RESPECT.
Hey now, that's what we're working with on this March 25th,
right.
Baby Friday. All right, let's bust some news, sister.
Okay, so yesterday at about 5:15 p.m. there was a heavy police presence on the west side of the city. Somewhere on the 0 to 100 block of Pretoria Hill, the emergency services was seen preparing to enter a home. The units on scene called out to the individual inside the home, telling them that the house was surrounded. They requested them to come out safely. A canine was seen being deployed with its handler from one of the vehicles on the scene. So this statement was issued from Lincoln Loutlet.
Yeah.
Lincoln Loudit, the communication managers for the Sault Ste. Marie Police Services, and that statement was issued at 6:55. So, yeah, officers currently on the scene of a barricaded person on Pretoria Hill. We urge members of the public to avoid the area to allow officers to focus on the active scene. It was noted that paramedics were also present, so as more details become available, we will continue to follow that story and share it with you.
Awesome. And I know we texted it to the group. We're like, Dan's like, I'm already on it. He was already there. Actually, I think he'd already, I'm like, sorry, Dan. I'm 10 minutes behind, but Dan's already got the pictures up and everything, so awesome. Okay, so as you know, the budget was unveiled yesterday. It's quite a lengthy budget, which you can find on SiouxOnline.com, but let's just break it down. Ontario parents will receive another round of pandemic pay as the provincial government doubles the COVID-19 checks for family. What does that mean? That announced a family will receive $400 per school-age child within 2021, which is up from $200 last year, thank God, and $500 for children with special needs to help cover any increased technology costs on online learning. Okay, billions in spending, long path to balance is pretty much how I can sum this one up, okay? But we've got
But it's not even a baby
billions.
figure.
It may be two. I can't do my right pinky fingers. We'll do these two billions. $186.1 billion in spending will go to vaccine testing, healthcare spending, family support, tourism, jobs and businesses, broadband internet. Let me just talk about this for 1 second. In my previous life, before I came to On TV and had my real life, I worked with a group to help bring broadband connectivity to rural communities. And this money is going to help build that infrastructure so that we have stronger internet access. And well, we're just as good as the rest of this province. So let's get that done. But money is going towards that. So thank you, Province of Ontario, for recognizing that need and funding that.
Like specifically here in the Sault?
Northern Ontario.
Wow.
In rural, remote communities, which is very close, near and dear to my heart. So I'm very happy that they're actually putting that in the budget this year for infrastructure.
Yeah, I think so, for sure. I mean,
absolutely.
Why shouldn't we have the internet that everybody else has?
You know what's crazy?
Faster, better. Oh, here we go. We got
faster,
Mike
better,
back in
stronger,
the booth.
harder. I know, ping pong.
Camera ping pong.
But it's been a contentious issue for about 15 years, and I feel like after 15 years, we need to. I'm glad to see it's finally in the budget. So.
Yes.
Way to go, Ford. That's it.
Okay, so there has been a replacement made of a rescue truck for the Sault Fire Services. Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It was just a commercial there, like that printed. Sault Fire Services responded to Dan Gray's inquiries, and why the replacement had to take place was indicated as, the current rescue truck is from 1998, well past its expected, its life expectancy. So should anything malfunction on the current truck, parts will be difficult to find because it's an older piece of equipment. So as well as the Fire Master Plan, Sault Ste. Marie Fire Services uses the following guides to inform our recommendations for replacements of our frontline apparatus replacement. NFPA 1901 Standard for Firefighting Apparatus, Underwriters, Laboratory Canada, and Fire Underwriters Survey. Yeah.
I feel like you need an exclamation mark.
I'm going to need a drink of coffee anyway. So it has been replaced, and that is why it's been replaced. And there's more on that on our website. So be sure to go and get the full details on that replacement. Yes.
Well done, Heidi.
Well, if you're going to read.
Over the weekend, on the 20th of March to be specific, it was the first day of spring. So sweet water ceremony was held. A sweet water ceremony was held to kick off the spring harvest at Algoma University, and it was a huge hit. A lot of people went. Obviously, they were social distancing and respecting the COVID rules. But over the weekend, the Shingwauk Anishinaabe Students Association partnered with the Anishinaabe Studies at Shingwauk, Kinnamog, Gamig, and Anishinaabe Initiatives at Algoma U, and they hosted this awesome Sweetwater ceremony. I wish I knew about it. Would have loved to have attended. Elders shared their memories and stories from harvesting sweet water in the area, as well as children were there, and they did their prayers and songs, and they were there to celebrate, like I said, the first day of spring. The harvesting will continue for the next few weeks, weather permitting, and we'll find out what's going on with that with Craig in a little bit. But they have began evaporating periodically, and more to come on the Shingwauk Anishinaabe land-based initiatives and the Sweetwater harvest as spring continues to bloom.
And I'm sorry if I missed it. Maybe I was listening too fast. But what is Sweetwater?
Sweetwater, thanks, Heidi. Well, if I go into Josie's article a little bit more, everyone who attended this Sweetwater ceremony, attended the Saturday ceremony, expressed how happy they were with this, and I don't know is the answer to that. But I want to thank you for bringing that to my attention. Over the next few years, volunteers are tapping and collecting sap from the surrounding maple trees and maintaining the fire over the harvest. That would be your Sweetwater.
I'm asking no more questions.
No, that was my fault. I did not define it properly, but it is to do with the sap from
Okay.
surrounding maple trees. But if I am wrong, I do encourage everyone to please respond and let me know, and I apologize.
Yeah, we
no
want to talk
offense.
about the Sweetwater tomorrow. What is it? Donnie Bobby Wash, if you're out there, I need to understand, so please educate me so that I can bring it tomorrow.
Yes, excellent. Thank you.
All right. Are you looking to be your own boss this summer?
I am. No, I'm not.
Well, applications are now being accepted for the Young Entrepreneur Program Summer Company. So the program provides grants and mentoring to assist high school and post-secondary students in starting a seasonal business. Summer Company is open to youth ages 15 to 29 who are returning to school in the fall. So approved participants are provided a grant of up to $3,000 to start and operate a summer business. So full program eligibility can be found on the Government of Ontario's website. We do post a hyperlink that'll take you directly there on our website. So go have a look. As you know, maybe if you happen to be a youth 15 to 29, listening, watching right now, or if you're a parent or a guardian or a mentor to somebody who's 15 to 29, let's get them working.
What an excellent opportunity that I will be telling my older son Connor about when I get home tonight. No, but it is an awesome opportunity. Okay, Mike, I'm going to skip ahead. I know we do want to talk about a Michigan State Police trooper involved in a crash, but I really want to get to this. It's local, and it came through our email yesterday, and I'm just going to simply read, and I'm going to ask you to have your patience while I read this, because it's not an easy story to communicate.
Oh.
We received an email from a resident here from Sault Ste. Marie named Nicole Belrive, and I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that properly. She presently gave birth to her second son, and actually was born on Sunday, March 14th, who shares Dante's, my youngest's, birthday.
Oh, little Peanut.
Sadly, this pregnancy came with complications and was flown to Victoria Hospital located in London to deliver her son, who was only born at 26 weeks old. Lucas Alexander Shell, like I said, he arrived on March the 14th at 5:37 a.m. and he weighed a small little 2 pounds 3 ounces. Due to being born early, there are many complications, not some. But the point of me trying to bring this up, and there he is there, little Lucas Alexander. And Dante also shares his middle name with him, so isn't that nice? They share birthdays and middle names. But there's currently a GoFundMe page to help Nicole. She also has a 3-year-old son who is staying here in the Soo with her sister.
Oh, that's got to be hard.
Awful. We want to do everything we can to help support this GoFundMe page, and we'll have a SooOnline.com article put up with the link there. But we are going to be sharing that link. Hopefully, sorry, Mike, to throw this on you last minute. Maybe if we can share that link every time we go to a commercial, or just have it randomly appear throughout this morning show. But, you know, we just want to send our love and support to this family. And
Definitely. Our thoughts are with you. Like, wow.
Absolutely. So we're sending lots of love and support, and Soo Online is definitely the place where we are always trying to help the community, and we could not ignore this. So.
No, definitely not.
So please help this family, and we will have that link available for you. Now let's go over to Craig and find out what's going on with these gray skies today.
I'm not, am I?
Is he?
Here I am. Thank you very much, Colette and Heidi. Yesterday we picked up 17.1 millimeters of rain, which is just short of where we thought we would see 25 millimeters of rain. But I just got a note from Bruce, our leader and chief from the Trout Lake area. They're seeing blowing snow right now, so expect to see some sort of flurry activity just dancing around in the air, and maybe some drizzle today as temperatures stay on the cool side. We'll take a look outside and show you what we look like. Looks pretty gray out there. I think so. We have a fog bank right there. We could see some drizzle right from that shot, actually. And that's what our day is looking like. I will give you the full lowdown coming up.
drop by one of our 3 Sault Ste. Marie locations. You do life, we do taxes.
Good morning and welcome back to First Local Morning. Today is Thursday, March 25th, Baby Friday.
Baby Friday.
Sitting here beside the fabulous Colette. I myself am Heidi. We want to go back to the Sweetwater for a minute because Colette actually was quite right. I have confirmation from Steph who is watching. Hi, Steph.
Hi, Steph.
Steph is our Friday girl, and she has verified that Sweetwater is in fact sap from maple trees. So.
Awesome.
Good, and what a beautiful, beautiful name for it.
Yeah,
so
I know.
awesome.
I really wish we were part of that.
Yeah.
I really wish I was there.
Right, so into Facebook, Inika.
Yes.
Inika has been the first to pop in and say good morning,
Good morning.
all with a smiley emoji and a little wave. So hello, Inika. That almost sounded like Newman. Hello,
Hello,
Inika.
Newman. But her name is far too lovely to
It is. I can't even muster the necessary venom to kind of really
Yeah, right?
pull that off with any
you
authenticity.
can't.
So we'll just, Bradley, good morning, this time in English. Thank you, Bradley. Hoping you have a great Baby Friday. Well, to you too.
I love that it's catching.
I know. I hope that your coworkers are good to you today.
Yes.
All right, Giselle, good Thursday morning, everyone. Smiley emoji and a little wave, yes. Derek Thomas.
Oh, our Lego man.
Good morning, ladies. Colette, check your DMs for a fun Lego throwback
I
Thursday
will.
surprise.
I will do that on the commercial break.
Where's my Lego? I want a Lego.
Oh, Heidi needs a Lego.
Steve, GME. Good morning, everyone. Got you there, Steve.
Woo. Boom.
Yes.
Mic drop.
All
Mic
right.
drop.
Your parents say hello with a little smiley emoji. Margaret says, good morning, all. Dan Gray pops up to say, good morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Stay
Daniel.
safe today. I stay safe every day. Every day.
You too.
Mark is watching. Carl is watching. Good morning from Carl and Marge. So they are watching together today. Happy, Carl, okay, good morning from Carl and Marge. Together again, yes.
Together.
You know, I can
Marge
feel,
isn't at work today.
I can feel the lobes of my brain kind of fusing back together again. You know, they kind of separated when the two of you kind of was like, oh, they do have separate accounts. My goodness.
Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Gray.
Oh, can I have a highlighter?
Oh, yes.
Thanks. I just went to
What happened to your highlighter?
I don't know. I didn't have one
failed
today.
you this morning.
I
I
just
failed you.
I just went to make a point and I didn't have anything. No, we'll keep that one as a spare. Kimberly is watching. Kimberly says, good morning all. Good morning, Kimberly. Went with red today. Meh.
I think red looks really
all right.
great on here.
Darla says, happy
Darla.
Thursday. Oh, these detailed emojis. Out they come again.
Put the glasses on. Good morning, Darla, our friend at Indian Friendship Center.
It looks like maybe cheerleaders. I don't know.
Oh,
I think
I
it
like
might be time to get my eyesight checked and maybe some different glasses. Anyway, Dan updates us on the situation at Pretoria.
Oh, good job, Dan.
He says it was cleared late last night, so
Awesome.
good to know. Maybe the person did come out. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
Cheryl Joanne of TAG doing the good work to
hi.
protect and support the disadvantaged animals in our community. She has popped in to say good morning. Good morning, Cheryl. I'll have you know that our little tabby, Ace, that
That's a
little
cool
teeny
name.
little kitty, well, they called him Ace.
Oh, I
My
like that
kid
name.
renamed him to Tabby. He's doing very well. He's sassy. Allie and Ron say good morning. Mark Jordan, say apparatus again. Well, didn't I just say it now? Apparatus. Apparatus. Good enough?
Why are you not? I think you say it very well.
I don't know.
Very
I don't know.
sassy.
Mark and I go way back, and I no longer ask those kinds of questions.
Just go with the flow.
And if he does need to be squished, I will squish him.
Okay.
So, Steph, yes, okay. Jamie Lynn is watching.
Good morning.
Jamie Lynn is my sister.
Oh, good morning. How are
Good
you?
morning. Nice to see you.
Nice to have you.
Dave, this is a new name. Dave Morning all, morning. Why is he counting down in my ear?
What are you counting down to?
Laura from my high school is watching. Hi, Laura. Yay. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see these names from my past.
Absolutely. Awesome.
Well, my past and my present. I mean, Facebook kind of merges the timelines.
It does, absolutely.
Marilyn says good morning. Patrick from the East Coast says morning with some fire
morning,
emojis and some sunglasses. Hello. Bougie says morning with 2 cups of coffee. I believe Bougie is, I think she's a friend of Dan's, but now a friend of ours, so hello.
Welcome to the circle.
Melissa, who popped in yesterday, good morning, all in capitals, so I really feel like I need to nail that. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Melissa D, yes.
Awesome.
Nice to see you. And then one more new name, Jessa.
Oh, nice.
Jessa,
That's
what
pretty.
a nice name. Good morning, Jessa. Nice to see you, and thanks for joining us today.
Awesome. Thanks, Heidi. Like I said, we just want to remind you we will have that GoFundMe page, the GoFundMe link available for little Lucas Alexander, who is in the hospital in London. Please help support that family. And before we go to a commercial break, we want to throw over to Craig to find out what's going on with all that fog that you showed us earlier.
Thank you very much. And the roller coaster ride we call spring continues today as we see our temperatures substantially lower than they were yesterday, and then we're going to be like this all for the next 8 or 10 days, up and down, systems moving in, moving out. Right now, we're going to start with our live shot. You can see the seagulls going down and another ship going through as the locks opened yesterday, but we have gray skies today and some blustery winds from the west-northwest, so watch out for that. We'll take a look at our systems or our conditions for today. 2 degrees is our high for today, and that will be pretty much steady for most of our day today. We're not really fluctuating from that until later on tonight, but expect some drizzle out there. Even though it's kind of dry right now, you can expect to see some drizzle because that could be some lake enhancement, but the cold air will hang around for the next couple of days anyway. Look at the temperatures around Northern Ontario. We're all kind of feeling more like fall than spring, with 0 in Thunder Bay, 0 in Mackinac, -1 should be our temperature right now, and then we'll rise to 2 degrees actually today, and -4 degrees in Wawa. So if we take a look at the satellite shot and radar, you can see where our next system is coming from. We're going to hug with some clouds today. You don't really see it right here, but we do see another system working its way in for our day tomorrow, which could give us some flurries or some freezing rain from this system, as most of this will go this way, but we are going to see some wraparound with some colder air for our day tomorrow. This is the systems map for this afternoon, and here's that system approaching us, and we do have this frontal boundary, and that's why we could see some drizzle, maybe some flurries. Don't expect any accumulation today, but we have a series of low pressure systems coming in over the next several days, which could give us another shot of snow, especially on Sunday. But for the next 3 days, this is what we look like. We're going to start our day tomorrow with maybe some flurries and some freezing drizzle. Temperatures should hit 4 degrees tomorrow in the afternoon, 7 degrees for Saturday, but again, we could start the day with some flurry activity and also end the day with some flurry activity. Daytime highs of 7 degrees though, so that's not bad. And Sunday is our next best shot at some accumulating snow. We're still watching that. Temperatures -5. Again, it all depends on the timing of that cold air and the rain moving in, where we will see either rain or snow or freezing rain, but temperatures not bad at +6, which is basically where we should be at this time of year. That's your weather right now. I will check your 7-day forecast in just a couple of minutes. Right now, we're going to send it right back to Heidi and Colette.
Thanks for that, Craig. Welcome back to First Local Mornings with Heidi and Colette. Today is Thursday, March 25th, Baby Friday. Colette and Heidi. I don't like it when I do that.
Why?
Well, I don't need to kind of like, it's like, meh, Heidi and Colette, Heidi and Colette, Heidi and Colette.
Goodness.
No. 2 more people popped up. Joseph Bertrand from Maker North. Bonjour,
Hello,
tout le monde,
Joseph.
with a little smiley. And Debbie Lynn says good morning. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
We do have some community events to report.
Yes,
The
we
Sioux
do.
Symphony Orchestra They have a virtual spring concert happening this weekend. So the concert is going to be presented via the Sault Symphony Orchestra's Facebook page. It will start at 7 p.m. this upcoming Saturday, March 27th. It's going to be very exciting, featuring a solo and duet performances by several local musicians, including Anya and Stephen Mullinger, Corrine, Ed and Ann Turgeon, Keith Conway, and Elena DeSanto. So they will not be ticketing for the event, but they do encourage supporters to make a donation of any size to the symphony in lieu of admission fees. Okay. So, you know, and these kind of donations really help them to present in-person concerts again once restrictions allow. All donors will receive a charitable receipt, and donations can be made online at saultsymphony.ca/support, and that link is available on our website or via check to their address, which is also on our website. So they're already planning for the 21-22 concert season. Cautiously optimistic that we will once again be able to come together for live in-person concerts. Over to you.
Here's hoping. Good job. Okay, do we have that link? I know that Mike was working on that link, so we apologize, but that's okay. This is Help Kirsten's Family Family Fundraiser. It is a Facebook group. Again, they are raising money for her little nephew who came into the world at 26 weeks old. Yes, little Lucas Alexander Shell arrived Sunday, March the 14th, a little bit early, a little bit ahead of the game, but we are sending support, and let's help this family raise funding. They're from the Sioux, and I know that everybody here, we're such a great community, and we do want to help the Sioux, so let's continue on with that, please. Okay, over to Michigan State, where a trooper was involved in a pretty decent car crash. Now, Mike, you did share this with us, so I just wanted to highlight this. A trooper from the Michigan State Police Sault Ste. Marie Post was involved in an on-duty crash with another vehicle near 3 Mile Road in Sioux Township. The crash occurred at around 2 o'clock on March the 24th, which was yesterday. Holy moly, look at that car. The trooper was responding to a hold-up alarm at a local government building. Interesting. While en route, the trooper was hit by another vehicle attempting to turn into a private driveway, and I do believe one of them was coming from the old weed shop, from what I understand, but or that was where the driveway was, where they were coming from. But
Hearsay.
I know. I'm just. Who said that? What? That's just what we heard. Mike told me that. Anyways, over to you.
Who are they? He's in my ear saying, well, that's what they said.
Who are they? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, a couple of more, Easter is upon us, so there are a few events happening with regards to, small people who appreciate the Easter Bunny and all things Easter. So first of all, there's an Easter Bunny tour being hosted by Princesses Are Us. So they will be hosting an Easter tour Saturday, April 3rd to add some holiday cheer to your Easter plans. So April 3rd, they will begin hopping around the city at 9:30 a.m. The tour starts in the east, heads west, and everyone who registers has a schedule and will be provided and will know what time to expect your visit. So they're going to be going around. So if you register, from what I understand, if you register, they will pass you by. If you want them to stop, they can stop. The cost is $25 to add your stop to the tour, and payment must be made to Princesses R Us at live.ca to book your spot. As well, the Ermentinger Clerg National Historic Site is hosting a virtual Easter egg hunt. So something for children and families to do this Easter. So going on Tuesday through Saturday. All of the details are on our website.
Sweet. So, I guess we should throw the Craigers one last time before we end it for today. Over to you, bud.
Okay, we'll go right to the 7-day forecast. But before we do that, Mike, I'll just tell you, in 1972, which was a very snowy year, by the way, according to history books, we still had 74 centimeters on the ground today. In 1972. We don't have any snow on the ground right now, and we hope not to put any snow on the ground. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. There is a shot of snow coming in for Sunday, where we could see 2 to 5 centimeters accumulating for Sunday, depending when that snow hits. So That is in the forecast, but Monday's looking nice with some sun and some improving temperatures. That's all I can do right now for you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome back. Derek Thomas Pierce will get you your picture tomorrow. Tonight, go watch Game 5 of the COVID Cup Series between the Sault Thunderbirds and the Blind River Beavers. Go Thunderbirds! One last thing for you. One last viewer, maybe. We have a viewer. We have a new
Hello,
viewer.
Bernadette. Thanks for tuning in. And Quinn, yay, yay.